Today, 77 million people lack access to safe water in India. By 2030, this could go up to 40% of the entire population of India if water crisis is not resolved urgently. Clean water scarcity is a looming predicament that the entire world is facing, and it is vital for innovative solutions to be implemented rapidly to tackle the problem. Today on Do Big Stories, presented by Tata Business Services, we are covering a company that is using technology and innovation to safeguard one of the world's most precious resource, water.
India, like many other parts of the world, is water stressed, and by 2030, India will be in a water shortage stage. Because of water shortage, any industry which uses water is unable to perform. Ecolab looks at it as to say, we want to conserve water, yet improve your business performance.
So reduce, reuse and recycle water is something that we all know, and the 3D tracer next generation technology basically tries to accomplish this.
The cornerstone of our technology is something called the 3D tracer. This actually started in the 1980s when some of our customers came to us and they said these cooling towers are not performing up to the specs because it was being managed on a time-based interval. So we said, let's put in real-time monitoring technology, and we did that in the 1980s. With some very sophisticated R&D, we came out with a way to actually tag the chemicals which are going into water so that we can actually predict any failure rather than wait for a time-based monitoring and a measurement. That has evolved over time, and that has now become 36,000 installations or 40,000 installations around the world.
We have our customers in more than 190 countries. So whenever this technology is deployed at the customer site, it constantly keeps measuring the customer's water system performance 24/7. And as and when there is an upset, we get notified about that upset within the next few minutes. The team over here makes sure that whatever upsets are happening are able to be handled in time with appropriate quality.
We monitor this data, detect any kind of problems before it is happening, do some analysis on that data and suggest solutions back to the customer.
And we also try to reach out to our field representatives who act on our behalf in making sure that issue is resolved on site.
The way we do that is by looking at the entire plant holistically and understanding where's the water used, what is it used for, and then devising an optimal solution for the customer.
The technology can also take remedial actions based upon the stress levels in the system and can dose chemicals or reduce water usage to maximize life of the asset as well as minimize the usage of water.
Technology plays a really huge role, right? So one is just in terms of real time, it removes human error. Second, it gets predictive. And then last but not the least, it actually improves the efficiency of the company also.
I can say System Assurance Center is a perfect balance of people and technology that tries to provide total peace of mind to our customers.
Now they are saving water. Also, there are certain portions of the plants, like cooling towers, like boilers, where if you have scaling and you have deposits in the pipes, the energy cost goes up tremendously. Even that will bring down your cost if you can monitor this and predict ahead of time.
The next generation of 3D tracer controller can measure, of course, regular water parameters like the pH, the conductivity, the oxidation reduction potential. And apart from this, this can also measure our proprietary chemicals in the system. Chemicals like the corrosion inhibitors, chemicals like the scale inhibitors, and as and when there's a demand for any of these chemicals, the controller can dose the detected and the determined amount of chemical that needs to be dosed into the system.
Just by installing a simple 3D tracer, we can bring down water consumption by almost 30%. The energy reduction would be in the range of 15 to 20% also. Asset life is all over the place.
As of today, I would say 65% of our service is reactive and the remaining 35% is proactive. The future, we want it to be the other way around, where almost 80% of our service is actually proactive.
150 million gallons of water every year. That's a huge amount of water we are saving, and that's the equivalent of almost 500 million people's drinking water needs for a year.
So this is how Ecolab is using technology and innovation to safeguard us all from potentially one of the biggest crises ever. With that, it's a wrap up for now, but stay tuned for our next innovation story presented to you by Tata Business Services that will inspire you to do big. Meanwhile, for more such stories, you can log on to our website edcio.com/dobig.